So when you're out on a rainy day in Gatlinburg and you've got a LeConte-sized appetite, because, well, I do, breakfast didn't happen today. We've been in traffic. It's been a long day already, but we wanted to try something new, somewhere we'd never been. And I was like, babe, let's go to the place that's really gone to the dogs, because this is Cumberland Jack's Kitchen.
Cumberland Jack's is located at 1019 Parkway in Gatlinburg.
It's the middle of the day and it looks like nighttime, but ladies first.
Thank you, babe. We're going to show you around the inside of Cumberland Jack's, and the first thing that struck me is the decorations everywhere with a throwback to the national park and the history of Cumberland Jack, which we're going to tell you about in just a bit. You'll see the hostess station here where you'll check in, and as you walk into the largest dining room, you'll see the bar and then many table and chair options. There are several dining rooms here at Cumberland Jack's with lots of table combinations for your party size. If you're a history buff like we are, you're going to want to take a look at all of the walls and the photographs all around the restaurant. Lots of Great Smoky Mountain history here. We're having a rainy day lunch date at Cumberland Jack's.
Kind of like it feels like a camping spot right here.
I'm so excited to come here. The history is awesome. There will be a history lesson.
Yes, indeed. So I asked for some of the house-made vegetable soup. This is the only size that they offer, so you can see how fresh that is. Carrots, everything going on in there. It just looks amazing, and it does. It's steaming hot there. You can just see when it comes out. That looks amazing.
That is a man-sized bowl of veggie soup.
I was not expecting quite that size.
And it is piping hot.
You know what though? Let's talk about the price of this first. The price of this was $4.99. Look how huge this bowl is. That's really good.
And those are definitely fresh cut veggies.
Oh yeah.
You have to let us know how that is.
That's something my mama used to make.
It smells very much like a throwback to our grandmothers.
It's a hearty soup, so it has a lot of. You've got the carrots. There's green beans, tomatoes, corn, onion. You can see that looks like garlic, parsley, everything in there to season, but it's seasoned really, really well. And of course, it is a tomato base.
And that is a healthy option.
I would think that that's more like a crushed tomato with like a vegetable stock. Really, really good. The appetizers that we decided to go with are the house-cut chips. Those are fresh made in-house, and this is their caramelized onion dip, which is made in-house as well and brought to you in this steel mug. Love, you've got our appetizer here.
I do. I was kind of in the mood for something dippy or crunchy, so we went with the house-made tater chips and this caramelized onion dip. Oh wow. I can tell you it smells good because I can smell the onion from here. But there are chunks of onion in there.
Yes, show us that.
There is chunky. So let's give that a shot.
Presentation's on point. I like that. Fits in with the theme really well of the restaurant.
Oh, I might have a little too much on that chip. Okay. Wow. First of all, those chips are crunch.
Yes.
And I love that. I'm kind of a kettle chip girl.
Yes.
This dip is a sour cream and mayo base, I'm guessing. And then you've got those chunks of caramelized onion, and there is a very slight kick at the end. So, yeah, I'm going in for another
Maybe
one.
a little chili flake or cayenne.
I'm sure there's possibly paprika.
Okay. I can hear the crunch. It's a good crunch. Yeah. That actually
That's
looks
yummy.
really good.
Really yummy. I'll twirl the tater
You'll
chip.
twirl the chip on that. Okay.
Just the tater chips even by themselves are good.
Okay. All right. So you approve of the appetizer?
I do. And it's not so heavy that I won't want to eat my dinner, which you'll see what that is in a minute.
All right. And now, a Smoky Mountain Faith Food and Fun history lesson. What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about a history lesson. So, KBS Restaurant Group, who owns Cumberland Jack's Kitchen, they always do a great job with theming and naming. This restaurant is no different. This is located in the old Texas Roadhouse building in Gatlinburg, and it definitely has the look and feel of an outpost that you might see at LeConte Lodge. There is a great reason for that. So the name Cumberland Jacks, as it thunders outside. So Cumberland Jacks, why did it get that name? Back in the 20s, while the national park was being discussed, it wasn't quite a done deal yet. There were advocates for the national park, and the logging industry was still big, but a 24-year-old native of Knoxville by the name of Paul Adams was chosen to go up the mountain to Mount LeConte and build a structure. That became the first structure at LeConte Lodge, and he became the first caretaker of LeConte Lodge. His mother, in the meantime, did not like the fact that he was going to be up there by himself, and so he bought a dog. He bought a dog. He had a friend in Knoxville who was a Knoxville detective who was killed in a gunfight. He left behind a canine black German Shepherd named Cumberland Jack II, which Paul bought for $250 back in that day. That's $4,000 today. So $4,000 of today's money bought this dog Cumberland Jack II. As he took him up the mountain, he renamed him Smoky Jack. The unique thing about the dog is that the dog, just like the llamas do today, going back and forth with supplies up to Mount LeConte, Smoky Jack learned to do that. Paul had a saddlebag that he made specifically for the dog, and he would strap this saddlebag to the dog with money and a list, and he would come down from the mountain into Gatlinburg to the old Ogle store, which is where the Mountain Mall is today. And Mr. Ogle was the only one that could handle this dog. He would put whatever he needed back in there and slip his change in there, and he would send him back up the mountain. Only problem with this dog is that, as great a dog as he was, he had a problem with picking off chickens on his route. He would get hungry and he would stop and he would eat chickens. So he would eat people's chickens. They knew that they had to break him of this, so what they did was they tied with wire one of his victims around his neck and decided to let the chicken rot. So eventually Jack got to where he would smell the chicken, smell that rot, and he was just like, and he never wanted chicken again. So that's how they broke him of that. He was a canine police dog. He was very trainable. Paul was only up there for a year. We don't know why he left, but he'd moved back to the Cumberland area, the Cumberland Plateau area of Kentucky, and he renamed the dog Cumberland Jack after that. And that's why you have Cumberland Jack's Kitchen today here in Gatlinburg. For Christy today, she is going with the return of the Mac. It's bacon lardons with andouille sausage that is penne pasta, and then it's tossed in a creamy smoked cheddar sauce.
With garlic bread.
Yes.
All right, I got my fork, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna twirl or not, but by the looks of this, I'm gonna think maybe it will. First of all, holy cheese sauce.
Yes.
Wow.
They weren't kidding about creamy smoked cheddar sauce.
So look at the chunks of bacon, which they're calling bacon lardons.
Yep. That is what that is.
You've got the andouille and penne pasta. I am a penne pasta person. That is my pasta of choice. All right. Oh, I lost my pasta. Boy, is that cheesy. Okay. I don't even need to think about that. That is rocking. That cheese sauce is like the creamiest, gooeyest stovetop cheese sauce that you would make. It's not like a baked cheese sauce. It is like a pan cheese sauce. Excellent cheese flavor. Not too salty. It's great. Now the bacon and the andouille sausage.
Yes.
That is throwing another level of smoky, meaty flavor in there, and yeah, that's really good. I'm gonna try this garlic bread.
Looks kind of like a baguette there.
It's a baguette. Looks like they give you half of a baguette.
Yeah. Sounded good on the crunch.
It is very good.
You've got garlic and butter there?
Garlic and butter, not too much garlic. Nice crunch, nice saltiness. Dunk it in that cheese sauce. Okay, this is a winner. I'm liking it.
All right, so we're doing good.
We are. They got a fork twirl, so yeah, I'd get that again.
I got one of the specialties. This is called Fire in the Hen House. This is double breaded buttermilk fried chicken, creamy chicken gravy. It's a very light gravy. Two sides. I got the country green beans and cream corn. I'm excited about all of this. For one, you know I'm a green beans kind of guy.
Everything on your dish looks awesome.
Green beans, full of bacon, nice broth that they're in, onion.
It's got those nice wide Italian style green beans like I like.
Yeah. Oh man. So I mean it is just green beans, but my thing with this is that the depth of flavor in the green beans is super impressive. So you can tell that they're home cooked. Like it's very, very good. Now, cream corn is something that my mama and my mom both, my mom still makes this, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. But I want you to notice that it's a little bit thicker cream corn.
Yeah, I like that.
And I prefer that.
It looks really, really good.
So you've got good cream in there. Cream half and half. I'm not sure what, but
it looks rich. That's all I can say.
Wow. So there's even a little of the husk that you can see. You can tell they've actually shucked this corn.
Yeah, they have shucked the corn in-house. That's neat.
And it's done off the cob. And wow.
That chicken is massive. That's a good sized chicken breast.
That corn has a very creamy texture. I know I keep going back to that, but it does have a very creamy texture. And it's just got a great corn flavor. Now,
I can already tell you that looks amazing.
It is chicken gravy that covers it, but it's a very light chicken gravy.
Drowning it.
And I like that. That is double battered buttermilk fried chicken. I can already tell you the crunch from this is going to be amazing.
That looks looking like you're liking it there.
I'm picking up the buttermilk. I'm picking up salt, pepper. I'm picking up paprika. So it has a little bit of a smoky note. But the buttermilk, the creaminess of the buttermilk brine, and then the saltiness of the paprika and everything. That's a really good
And how's
mix.
the chicken? Is it nice and tender?
Beautiful. Juicy, very juicy, you can tell. I'm gonna cut just this, now that I've cut off the edge. Let me just, look here. Look at how that chicken glistens. That is absolutely wonderful.
Very nice. I was gonna get that, but then you said you wanted it. So, but I think we both made good choices.
Yes.
We will be back with a history lesson.
My love, you look gorgeous as always, and so
Gorgeous in the lamplight.
gorgeous in the lamplight. When she says the lamplight, look at this.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's a really cool,
Old school lamp.
yes, it's a cool theme in here. So what are your final thoughts on Cumberland Jacks? That's a big old fork twirl you got going on.
Okay, so again, we've not been here before. This was a totally blind review. They have a very extensive menu, which of course we will show you after our final thoughts. But I had a tough time knowing what to pick, just because there's a lot of things on the menu and it all looked good. But something about that bring back the mac just kind of struck my fancy, and it was really, really good. The bacon that they're using in there is quality smoked bacon. I mean, nice sized chunks, and it's not fatty. And then that chorizo, it's not salty.
No, andouille.
Oh, it's andouille. Andouille chorizo. I know, they're different.
They are different.
The andouille. It is definitely a fresh sausage, not real salty. It just added a nice flavor. The cheese sauce was great, very ooey, very gooey. And the penne, of course, was my favorite. And I really did like the garlic bread. That was good. I mean, it was just nice garlic bread. So, yum. I enjoyed the hand-cut chips and that French onion dip. It was just a nice appetizer.
Caramelized onion dip,
being too much, you know. I tried Brooks's chicken. Holy cow. Okay, there you go. I picked up on a pickle brine on that chicken that he didn't pick up on initially. And amazing chicken. Let me just tell you, amazing chicken. And then that cream corn. Holy cow. I'll let Brooks tell you what he thinks, but it was great. Green beans were great. We tried everything. Would definitely come back here again. I feel like the prices are not, too much, for a tourist town. So they're not too much for a tourist town. Kind of what you would expect to pay, at an average restaurant out. So the history, absolutely adore the history of Cumberland Jack or Smoky Jack. And it's everywhere. It's all around on the walls here. So you definitely need to take a look around, because if you're a history buff like we are, you're going to get it here. And I love the story. I just love the throwback. So I'm a big fan. Definitely would come back, no doubt.
Final thoughts on Cumberland Jacks. So, first of all, I wanted to try the house-made vegetable soup. I love vegetable soup. It's just a thing. I'm used to it with my granny and my mama. And this did not disappoint. This was everything that I thought homemade vegetable soup would be. And there's a lot of it going home, because they only have it in one size.
That was a man-sized bowl.
Yeah. You think chunky soup, like this was big, this was a huge bowl. It was a whole meal. That vegetable soup could have made a whole meal. And it's going to make one tonight. So the chicken was magnificent. That Christy picked up on the pickle. I did get that later on. So between the brininess of the pickle and the creaminess of the buttermilk, wow, and the crunch from that chicken, really, really good. Like I said, the green beans had a great depth of flavor. They tasted like they'd been cooking for a whole day. Like they were really that good. But the cream corn, I would come back just for a whole plate of the cream corn.
I could eat a bowl of the cream corn.
Yeah, it was really that good. Like, you think sometimes cream corn can be watery, and it doesn't. I don't know. This had a creaminess and
It's almost corn pudding.
Yeah. But it was just really, really good. So the only thing that might be a downside at Cumberland Jacks is that they only have one dessert item. We did not try dessert today because it's a dessert item that we can get in a lot of places, and Christy makes a great one. It's peanut butter pie. That is the only thing that they have here for dessert. I think with a place like this, I would like something homey, like an apple cobbler.
Yeah, that would be great.
I think really that's it. That's the only downside to the whole place. The theming, as Christy said, we're in the room that is screened in, so it feels like you're at the outpost at LeConte Lodge. It's really, really neat.
Even the cotton rag curtains almost.
Yes, absolutely. And like I said, so if you're in downtown Gatlinburg and you're looking for something good to eat, Cumberland Jack's is well worth the visit. And the diversity of the menu, that's the other thing I wanted to say. I guess that's why it's a little weird. The menu is so diverse. To only have that one dessert item seems a little weird, because Christy had pasta. Obviously, I had home cooking. You can get both, though. And you can also get the soup and things like that. So, as the rain absolutely pours down outside.
Raining cats and dogs.
It is. Cats and dogs. Yes. It's raining Smoky Jacks outside right now. So
I just love the story. I think it's an awesome story.
It is a cool story. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us from here. So if you like the video, we hope you'll give us a big thumbs up and smash that like button. And of course, subscribe to Smoky Mountain Faith Food and Fun if you haven't. We'd love to have you come and join us on our journey. And hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, school's always in with us, because you're probably going to get history lessons, but you are going to get great food no matter what. So, we know that. And so, from here, she's Christy, I'm Brooks. We just want to say God bless you. We love you. Thank you so much for your support. And we can't wait to show you what's next.
God bless everybody. We'll see you later from the crazy rainy Smokies. As always, we do put the menu here at the end of our videos. Feel free to pause or freeze your screen so that you can take a closer look.